Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be replacing my open dump with something a little special. I'm going to show you guys, which I'm going to reveal right now. Ta-da! There's nothing too surprising. It's just a regular OEM O2 housing because there's actually a couple reasons for that. This is my open dump. Usually it would be reversed, but because this is my first car, I want to reduce the noise because the cops in California are literal pigs, bro. They're bored. That's what they are. They're bored as hell, and they'll pull you over for anything at this point. That's why I want to get this car a tad bit quieter from the front, because this car is loud, as you guys saw in the last video. Play a clip. And then the piping here just doesn't sit right for me. I don't know. This thing for sure will pop off eventually because I'll having to keep tightening it. And same thing on that side where it connects to the actual intercooler. There you can see. But I already started jamming on it. What I mean by jamming, I just took off the bumper for now. First thing you're gonna want to do though is disconnect the sensor so you won't mess up anything with your tune or anything. And also, well, I usually don't have my battery connected all the time, so it's usually off. But let's get to it. Next, right after you disconnect it, you're gonna want to take off your intake, and then you're gonna want to take off whatever piping you have for your turbo. For me, I have the 16G, so I gotta get rid of this J pipe and all the piping that's down there. And then after that, you're gonna want to remove the manifold. So we're gonna start jamming on that, and then this, and then the rest of that, and then probably cut back to the camera once I'm back on this, or on this, sorry. But yeah, okay, like I said and done, took off the J pipe, took off the rest of my intercooler piping. It's not on there no more, it's sitting over there. The J pipe sitting here. I also took off the internal wastegate hose because that's gonna end up coming off with the turbo, so I'm taking everything off. Now we're gonna start here. I believe these are 14s. I'll check right now. Scratch that. You're not taking these off actually, because unless you were just taking off your manifold, then yeah, these are the ones you're supposed to take off along with these. These are the ones that we're supposed to be taking out since we're taking out the whole thing. These I don't know what they are, so I'll be right back once again. Okay, so it was a 12. Have it here. Took off the first one. I'm gonna get back to the camera once I take most of them off, and then we're gonna head under the car to take it off from the downpipe, and then lastly we're gonna do that coolant hose. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be hell, and we'll see. I have officially got out all of them. Two studs came out. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but yeah, I'm halfway there. I just need the two. I don't know what tool I'm supposed to use to get it from the downpipe. And then the coolant is just my biggest worry because I don't have to jack up the car, and I don't have anything to hold it. I mean, I have those containers over there, but I don't know if it's gonna fill it. Unless if I find a tool in order to close it up so it won't leak. But then again, it's just gonna be a hassle just trying to not make too much of a mess. So we're gonna figure out what I need to get that downpipe or disconnect from the downpipe, and then we're gonna figure out that situation. So now we're under the car. I have rags there in case for the coolant, because I'm still gonna rip off the coolant line. I was able to get the, I don't know if you can see it, but right goddamn right there, I have disconnected the downpipe to the O2 sensor, or the fucking O2 housing, sorry. I also have the oil cooler. Some oil is dripping right now because I'm gonna have to take that oil line off to get the whole thing out. And next we're gonna go to the coolant line that's up here. I already have most of it off. You see the gasket? It's fried. Yeah. We're gonna take that thing off right now. Okay, so I got it off, right? Came with some flaws. I had to put a container there because it was leaking coolant. There's another thing at the bottom of the turbo. I think it might be another oil line or something. It's down here. See if we can see it. It's this thing. I don't know what that is, but it's connected to the turbo and it won't let me pull it up. So I'm gonna ask my dad what that is, and then once I find out, I will pull it apart. Which I think that is the oil, or either more coolant storage. I don't know. I'll find out right now. And the car is officially NA. I didn't want to film too much because I'm getting really goddamn frustrated with this damn car because I had to take 2 extra hard lines off, and which drained a lot of coolant and oil. So we're trying to take this off, me and my pops, but this thing is like so circled, like, oh my god, this is all messed up too from the heat. And we're just gonna try and take this off, replace it with that, and then call it a day, and then pick it back up tomorrow to install everything back up because I'm really exhausted, and I do want to finish this, but it just takes so much time, and I like cut myself. Awesome. Goddamn scratches everywhere too. So yeah, there's all the oil and coolant over there. Here's a better view of everything. This was the hard line that I was supposed to get off, and then obviously down here, where is it? I'm trying to get that bolt out, so we have sprayed it with some WD-40, let it sit, maybe it'll be better. That's and more turbo line right there, but that one's blocked off. So all my oil reflection, yeah, we're just gonna pick this up tomorrow because I want to get new hardware for this, and it's like 9 o'clock now. It's dark outside, and I'm just really tired. Like, this really drained me. Like, I had a friend tell me that it was not a lot of work, which it isn't, but since I'm new to this type of stuff, it's kind of hard. So it's my first time taking off like the whole, basically what makes this thing a turbo car, all of that. So yeah, see you guys in the morning. Welcome back, everybody. I started jamming on the car already. As you can tell, it's on there with new hardware on it and stuff. It has not been the same weekend that I filmed last time. It actually been 2 weeks because I had to this thing, where'd it go? This thing right here. I need to create new threads for one of the bolts that was on there because it was rusted on there like hell. And yeah, as of now, I kind of just have the manifold sitting here with the O2 OEM housing, and we're gonna start down here. Probably gonna hook up the oil feedback on, along with that too. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that, and hopefully we could turn on the car. So now I connected the oil line from the bottom of the turbo. Next is gonna be the coolant bolt right there, and then after that I'm gonna hook up the oil line to the oil cooler. As it looks, I have kind of more clearance now for both the piping and my J pipe, so hopefully it's good. Tighten up the manifold up here, and then I gotta tighten up the coolant line, which I'll do right now just so I won't forget it, because if we do, that is something really bad. Now we got the coolant plugged in. Bolts are tightened. Next, we are gonna focus on the the oil cooler line from the turbo, and then we're gonna hook up the O2 housing to the actual exhaust pipe. And I'll pick up the camera when I'm finished with this. Might start it after. Just overlook everything because I don't want, goddamn it, I don't want anything to be loose. So I tighten this up as well. This is pretty tight. These bolts were already tightened before I even placed this thing on here. So, yeah, let's get to it. God, why is it not focused? Holy sh! So now I got the oil line connected. Damn, focus, please. Here we go. Next, we're gonna be working on the intercooler piping. I already got started. I hooked this piece up just so it could be aligned and way better. And as you can tell, I have like way more clearance than I did with the open dump, which I'm liking so far. Up here, I connected the J pipe. You know, I hooked up the wastegate as well. And yeah, we're gonna see. Well, I'm gonna put everything back together, and then I'm gonna overlook everything one more time, and then I'm gonna see if it will start. Now everything is back together. It took a while, but now we're here. Yeah. I like how it's aligned now, because before, if you guys remember, this pipe used to bend down because of the fitment issues, but everything checks out. I'm gonna let the car sit for just a little bit, just in case if there is any leaks that I don't see right now. And this is where we end off the video. I know I said I was gonna turn it on. That's gonna be next video, because the next video is for sure gonna be replacing my thermostat and the gasket to see if it fixes the overheating issue. And I'm also gonna be doing like full maintenance on the car. I'm gonna change the whole coolant system and do an oil change on the car, because this car lost a lot of oil and coolant. So yeah, we are gonna be for sure turning the car on the next video, not this video. We turned it on yesterday, actually. The blow off sounds good. The coolant, that it wasn't tightened fully, so when we turned it on, it was leaking quite a bit. So yeah, that wasn't very fun, but we tightened it and it's good now. So yeah, see you guys on the next one.